I'm going to give you the most incredible chocolate cake. It is so easy, so delicious. It's going to be crisp on the outside, oozy on the inside, and it's going to make you happy for sure. Now, here's the thing. There's not as many eggs as usual around, so I've literally rewritten the recipe now without eggs. This is an eggless chocolate tart, cake. It's going to be amazing. You love it. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it's good. So here we've got 200 grams of butter, 200 grams of chocolate, 200 grams of nuts. Now I'm using hazelnuts, but it could be almonds, it could be pecans, it could be cashew nuts. Then I'm using 200 grams of self-raising flour, 200 milliliters of milk, and then 200 grams of sugar. Right, let's do it. So we're going to start with the nuts. This goes into the food processor. We're going to whiz this up. We got 200 grams of chocolate and break it in. Super easy. In it goes. Then we can go in with the butter. Then the flour. A pinch of salt. Important. And then 200 mils of milk. And then 200 grams of sugar. So all of it goes in. So, all done. Just clean up the edge. So I am going to just take a little bit of greaseproof paper. This stops the sponge sticking to the tray. Now, if you haven't got this, a bit of oil of any type, or butter, right? Give it a good old rub up, right? Like this. And then take a little bit of flour, like that. And you can make your own non-stick tray by shaking this around. There ain't nothing sticking to that. Your own homemade non-stick, okay? Adjusting, ducking, diving. That's what we're doing. So, scrumple up this. Like that, unscrumple it, put that in our tray. So, in we go. Now, like any cake, if you wished to pimp your ride, you can. You can put a few dried fruit bits in there. Sour cherries are particularly good with chocolate, but of course, it could be raisins, apricots, stuff like that. You know, things like tinned pears, delicious, come on. You know, little, flakes of nuts. Just feel that you can kind of embellish this a little bit. So look, get all of that sponge out of there. Sort of just shake it down like this into the corners. Look at that. Equal it out, every last bit. And that, my friends, is it. So that's going to go in the oven. Now the oven is at 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the oven for 18 minutes exactly if you want it nice and oozy. And then I'll show you what to do next. But I'll tell you one thing, it's going to make you happy. Yes, it will. Okay, so the 18 minutes are up. The room smells amazing. Come on, look at that. Oh, come on. That, my friends, is beautiful. And if you give it a little shake, can you see the wobble on that? So that is a good sign. So you can see that it's crispy and spongy here, and a bit softer and oozy here. Right, let's do this. So as I take it out the tray, it's gonna crack and smash up. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And what you can do is just get a little bit more chocolate, if you've got some around. Someone will definitely have a stash, and just grate some chocolate on the top, and that'll just melt in the most beautiful way. Okay, so let's serve it up. Look, it's almost like a hot pudding now. And I just take the spoon like that, get under it. Gorgeous. You see how oozy that is? Beautiful. And then a little bit of yogurt. I think the fresh yogurt with the oozy chocolate is really nice. And then if there's a bit of that old chocolate again, we'll just have a little grate up. So there you go. Come and have a look at this. So look, it's firm there. Kind of almost chocolate ganache custard there. Ripple that with a little bit of the yogurt. Come on, Eileen. Oh yeah, It's so easy. And for times like this, that is going to put a big old smile on your face. Happy days.